Like, comment, subscribe, share, and hit that bell. Now to the video. Demon here, and today we are reviewing the movie Batman Ninja. I know it's been out for quite a while, probably at least a year or two by now. I'm not sure when it came out. I think it was like 2016 or 17. But I finally got around to watching it, and I wanted to review this movie because it just sounded interesting. First off, can I say, this movie's name is stupid. Batman Ninja. What kind of name is that? That's the stupidest name I've heard for a Batman movie. Probably ever. I'm probably sure maybe there's like a movie out there with Batman's name in it that sounds stupider, but Batman Ninja is like the laziest name I've ever heard. Like you could have called it something else, like maybe like the Tale of the Bat Ninja or something like that, or like I don't know, just something better. It just sounds really lazy, like Batman Ninja. This is the laziest name I've ever heard, okay? And one of the stupidest. So yeah, anyways, let's get to the review. Basically, this is a story about how Batman goes back in time, and it's all Gorilla Grodd's fault, because Gorilla Grodd makes a time machine, and for some reason shows it off in front of all of Gotham's villains. Which is dumb, because if you make a time machine, you should just, like, have it to yourself and not, like, talk about it, I guess. But maybe I don't know, Gorilla Grodd might be just too cocky not to share it, I guess. I don't know. But anyways, the movie starts off like that, and it's pretty interesting. And then it goes down an interesting path where Batman thinks he's nothing without his technology. We've seen this before, but it's basically like an average story where it's like, oh, without this, I'm nothing, but then it turns out he is something. It's average. It's predictable. He teams up with a few people in it, and of course they betray him because that's just the way of things. Like, he teams up with Catwoman, she betrays him. Because she's more ruthless in this version. Because in some versions she would never betray Batman, but in this version she did. He teams up with Gorilla Grodd. He betrays him. Obviously, that was obviously coming. And then he teams up with these Bat Ninjas, and it's really cool. Because they're Bat Ninjas. Batman Ninja. But better because they're Bat Ninjas. So he teams up with them. He fights against them. They make giant robots, which at first I thought was really stupid, because I was thinking, like, because it's like several of Gotham's criminals. It's Poison Ivy, which they did her dirty by the end, by the way. Like, by the end, Robin faced her, and he won, and it doesn't even make sense because she had plants around her, but she never used him to attack him or anything like that. Poison Ivy, like, can defeat Batman almost with her plants and stuff like that. If Batman wasn't smart enough to defeat her, she could easily defeat him, right? But no, Robin stops her with, like, nothing but a sword, and she doesn't lose anything around her to help her, but she uses her own sword. It's really dumb. But anyways, there's Poison Ivy. There's the Penguin. They're not really in the movie much. There's Deathstroke, if I'm not mistaken, Two-Face, the Joker and Harley Quinn, and Gorilla Grodd. So they all get sent back in time. And then they all make giant robots, and I thought that was really stupid at first. So I was like, the only people in that line of, like, in that group of people that can make giant robots would be Batman and Gorilla Grodd. Is like the only two people I can think of. I don't think the Penguin has the knowledge. I don't think Poison Ivy has the knowledge. I don't think the Joker and Harley Quinn had the knowledge either. So there's only two people that could have made those robots. But then they explained it that Gorilla Grodd was the one that urged them to make the robot sort of thing. He was like kind of like doing it from the sideline, but they still made them. It's kind of just weird and dumb and kind of just like, what? Like, you urged them to make those robots and that they made them themselves? I don't know. It's a good-ish explanation, but it should have been a better explanation. Like, the giant robot thing probably shouldn't have been there in the first place because it was really stupid, to be honest. It was really dumb, and then these monkeys turned into a giant monkey, and then the bats surround them, and they turned into a bat god. which is weird and just dumb. It's really like just cartoony, I guess. And it's inspired by anime, obviously, but it's really just weird and dumb, and it's a really weird and dumb ending. And like all the fights only last for a few seconds, they all win really easily. I'm really upset about Poison Ivy though, man. They did her dirty, man. Poison Ivy had plants surrounding her, and then Robin defeated her like that. If I could understand, like if she didn't have plants surrounding her, like Robin could definitely defeat Poison Ivy, because Poison Ivy's like, she's never been really a fighter in most of the things. She just used her plants to like take over places, and she can control them. But like there was plants surrounding her, but she didn't use a single plant. It was just kind of dumb. It was just kind of like, what? Like, Poison Ivy, what are you doing? I guess it's just lazy writing. Probably to save time. And then the Joker was actually pretty good, but Batman was just effing with him. He was just fooling around with the Joker, and then he just came in at the end and destroyed the Joker. I like that part. I was just like, dude, how can the Joker beat Batman? And that's just like, oh, Batman was just fucking with him. Okay. The giant robot thing, it was dumb, as I already said. The best parts about this movie is probably the Ninja Batmans and a sort of plot line. The worst things about this movie was probably Poison Ivy. They did her dirty. I just can't stand for that. And also, I'm disappointed in Catwoman. They made Catwoman really like disappointing to me in this one. Not the fact that she betrayed Batman. I could have told you that she might betray Batman. Okay, like that's simple. That's easy. That would happen sometimes. But the fact that she only stole one giant urn, like a giant vase, I mean, not even an urn, it's a giant vase. She stole it, brought it to the future, and sell it. And I'm kind of disappointed, man. It's Catwoman, dude. She's got to steal as much as she can and bring as much as she can back to Earth. Like, back to the future, I mean. Like, I'm really disappointed with how they did that to her character, where she's like, only steals one thing and then sells it off. No, dude, it's Catwoman. She's going to steal pretty much everything. She's going to steal coins and money and papers and like everything like that. And I gotta admit, if I was back there, I'd be like, oh, I'm just gonna take all these coins and all this stuff, these ninja tools. Like, I'm just gonna take this all back and sell it probably. Keep some of it, but sell a lot of it. And I was kind of upset that she only stole one thing. I was just like, really? Catwoman only stole one thing? Like, really? That's dumb. But yeah, it was pretty dumb to see that she only stole one thing and not multiple things, because it's Catwoman. She should have stolen multiple things. And the animation, let's talk about the animation real quick. So the animation was okay. It wasn't nothing like super special in my opinion. As a matter of fact, it was kind of... It's not my preferred animation. It's an okay animation. There was a few flaws in it. Like, sometimes when characters were talking, sometimes their voices didn't match, like, their mouths. It mostly happened to the Joker. Like, sometimes when he was talking, his mouth would almost be, like, still. He'd be like, haha, I'm the Joker. But his mouth would just be, like, just almost like a still frame. It was, like, really weird and dumb looking. So the animation could have used improvements, could have been better, but it was okay. It wasn't super good. It was like okay. It was one of those lackluster animations, to be honest. It was okay. Anyways, that's about all I have to say about it. Animation was okay. The whole thing was okay. But yeah, the animation could have used some work. Especially like on the mouth region. All in all, it was a okay movie with a really dumb ending. But worth a watch, I guess. It's like almost 2 hours. So let me say this. I would watch this if I have time. But if I don't have time and I'm just like, I can only watch one movie, I would pick a better movie than this. If I was like, oh, I have like a bunch of time today or a bunch of time like this weekend or this week, I'd be like, sure, I'll watch this. This seems cool. But if I was just like, I only can watch one movie this week, I'd be like, I'm gonna watch something completely different because this is not worth watching this movie for your once a week movie. Anyways, it was okay. That's the end of this video. I have nothing else to say really, except it was okay. The animation could use some better work. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. Hit that bell notification because you know you love my content and you always want to be informed, right? And as always, my friends, stay sane. Peace. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed that video because I know I did. But anyways, I hope you liked it. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, and share. Hit that bell for notifications, and that's pretty much it. Do it because she wants you to, and I do too. So subscribe, watch the videos, hit one of these things on the screen right now. Okay, bye-bye, peace.